Hi, beautiful people. So we are on our last two items from our January Ipsy box. We are working with Huda Beauty. We're working with the Warm Brown Obsession eyeshadow palette. It is beautiful. I won't be able to use all the colors, but we'll figure it out. And then we're using the Sugar Waterproof Micro Liner in black. So let's just go ahead and dive in. You could use any kind of eyelid primer. I like Urban Decay, Smashbox, pretty much any of them. Lorac, I love Lorac. Okay, so I'm going to take a small eyeshadow brush. I'm going to start with the light one and put it right underneath my brows. I normally do my eyeshadow first before my makeup, but I just wanted to show the palette's beauty and not do like a full face with you guys. So I'm put myself together first. And then I'm gonna be just demonstrating eyeshadow. This is an all matte palette except for the gold glitter. So that's really fun. I love working with matte colors. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the lightest brown shade. And it's very pigmented, so I'm not trying to pick a lot and pull a lot off of it, because see, look, it's very pigmented. And just put it in the crease. I'm a big blender, so I like to set the makeup there and then come back and blend. It's a really pretty color. Really good neutral. Really pretty base color. I always love getting new eyeshadow palettes and just playing. Like I said, these are very pigmented. Sometimes with the pigment ones, you get a lot of fallout. I'm not getting really any fallout, which is really, really nice. But like I said, I usually do my foundation after everything, so I don't have to worry about it, because you can just take your foundation and cover up the fallout from the eyeshadow. Or you could do what they do, like that baked, where they take a bunch of powder and they just set it, and then when you're done, you could just take a big brush and wipe it right off and it all comes off. So it's just a preference. All right, so I got my base, and then even though I haven't finished with the eyeshadow, I like to take a smudge brush, something like that, and just blend. I'm not a fan of lines. See, nice and pretty. So far, I'm really impressed with the way that the eyeshadow goes on. There are just some brands that their eyeshadows are either like blotchy in pigment, or they don't go on smoothly, or you can't blend them, or literally you get all fallout and it doesn't go to your eyelids. So I'm quite impressed with this one so far. All right, so now I'm going to find a fairly thin angled brush to get in the crease. So I'm gonna do this really pretty brown right here. It's more of like it's like a brick red. I've learned not to swirl in this one. It's very pigmented. And then I'm gonna just cut it right in this crease and set it there. I like to layer. So I set it there, and then I take my smudge brush again and just smudge. It's really pretty. And there's some that are like matte eyeshadows, but they look chalky. Like this is really pretty. This doesn't have like a chalky, dry look to it. Like I said, you can always layer. I totally did a video yesterday. I was trying to work with my really expensive Nikon, and the whole video was out of focus. I was so upset. So here we are back on the cell phone because it seems to do just a better picture. And see how it turns out. This is really pretty. And then I like to go actually back, like I said, layer. Take my big fluffy brush, eyeshadow brush, and take the brown that we worked with. And just kind of put it on top to just give distinction between the two. There's a lot, and then I take my smudge brush and smudge up top. Like this one's a pretty dark palette to work with, so I feel like it's more of like a night look than it is more for like a day, which is totally fine. And then there's so many colors I can use, but because I went so dark already, I'm just gonna I'm gonna put the white in, but I'm actually going to take a little bit of the corner and do this really pretty purple. They didn't have names on this one, so I can't tell you the names. And just kind of go right here. This one I had a little bit of fallout with yesterday, but today I'm not, so that's good. Maybe I swirled it too much. I really liked this purple yesterday. It's definitely a warm palette for sure. Even though that one seemed a little cool. But for the most part, this is a really pretty, almost like a springy / autumny eyeshadow palette. I normally don't have eyelashes on, or I have my eyelash done. I don't have mascara usually put on, so I don't have to worry about them, but I'm having to work around them, which is a bit of a challenge, but not too bad. It's really pretty. I'm gonna be going to church tonight and I'm gonna look all fancy. Okay, then I like to take, again, my smudge brush. I mean, for the most part it's smudge, but just in the crease area, just to make sure it's all blended together. And then also right in the middle, so there's not like a drastic line. And then I'm gonna take, my daughter gets it in my brushes and she moves them all around for me, so it kind of makes it a little difficult to find them. Okay, I'm gonna put the light one that I put below the eyebrows right in this crease. Like so. It's so pretty. And it also, you can also put it up into the crease to soften it, which is what I'm doing to make it look so, not so potent. I'm gonna take my little smudger and dust it around. It's really, really pretty. I'm really liking the way it turned out. You can always do like the gold, the really pretty gold, like all over the base of the lid for like a night out and make it look really nice. My eyelashes are moving everywhere. This is really pretty eyeshadows. Okay, so now that we did that, I'm gonna take just a really tiny little eyeshadow eyeliner. I'll pick up the gold and I'll just stick it right under. It might not be too noticeable, but at least we're trying it. A nice little touch. It's adding some shimmer to the eye area. And there's no rule of thumb. I don't like when I do someone's makeup and stuff. They're like, oh, aren't you not supposed to use glitter on certain eyes? No. I feel you can do whatever you want. All right, so now it's the eyeshadow. I think it blends absolutely beautifully. Super soft, not chalky, goes on, has great pigment. I have to say, Huda, you did good, you did good. Now going on to sugar. It's a really nice, tiny, and it gives really good pigment. It's cruelty free, it's good to know. Like, again, I'm gonna do my best because I normally don't have my eyelashes done, so I might look a little funky while doing this, but I like to take the eyeliner and I like to lay it like kind of across the lid, not like this, because it's hard, but this gives you like a really clean line. Oh, it's nice and small. I like it. You can get a really small line. It's really pretty. And it's nice and black. You know, some of them you get and it's like a gray black. This one's nice and black. And I normally do a winged eyeliner, but my eyelashes are in the way and I can't see. So we'll just do it like that. Really pretty. Now the other side. And I'm a left-hander. I'm a weird person, they say. But I use the right side of my brain. Food for thought. Definitely takes some practice for sure. Getting used to eyeliner. My eyelashes are not making this easy. But we're getting through it. I like how fine the tip is. It does a really good job. What do you think? I think it's really pretty. It's hard to get in there. My lovely eyelashes. be in my way. Granted, I love my eyelashes. I won't complain about that. And then if you just want to make your eyeliner thicker, you know, you just do a little bit more. There. Well, I could say I'm really impressed with the colors, and this eyeliner is like what it says. It's a micro liner. It's nice and thin. You can get really good detail. I really can't wait for my next box. I think it's shipped, so the February box is on its way. I hope you enjoyed the January box, and I hope you guys also subscribe to my channel so we can continue this journey together with our Ipsy boxes. And if you have any questions or would like a tutorial on something you're not sure of, please send it my way. I would love to help you and guide you in any way I can. I really appreciate everybody's love and support. You know, putting yourself out there takes a lot of courage, and it also gets discouraging. So just comment. I love communication. I love hearing from you guys. So keep going and keep subscribing and keep following with this journey with me. Thank you so much. Bye, beautiful people.